Just going to do a quick tour of my entryway and my dining room while I still have my spring decor out. My flowers are still looking good. This is a wreath I made back in the fall, probably September or October, and I made it out of real pheasant feathers and real peacock feathers and some flowers that I had in my stock, and I really like it, and I still like it, and so it's still there. And I found another bouquet of the same type of flowers recently at Joann's, so when I took down my Christmas decor, I added that little vase there. And this is just an antique tea cart that I've had for a while. And then directly when you walk in the door is my dining room, and the lighting is always horrible, but here is my Magnuson Home pine, rustic pine, or weathered pine I think it's actually called, and a bulldog. And this is my spring tablescape. Just did a rustic baby shower last weekend, and these wood circles, my husband made them from our wood pile, and I actually had a bunch of these. I had the cake on this higher one. It was a two-tiered white cake, and then I had a bunch of these smaller circles that I had in a couple boxes full of these mason jars that I decorated with lace and burlap. And that's how I decorated the tables, with burlap runners. So when I brought all those home, I had them to use in my spring decor, which my normal decor is rustic, so worked out good. And over there is our bar area, which we don't really use for a bar. We have a bar in the kitchen that we use as a coffee/drink bar. But this is a cabinet. It actually folds out to be a really long bar, actual bar that has lots of drawers and places for cups, and just a really elaborate bar. But on the outside of it, it is got carved peacocks and all kinds of Asian scenes on it. That's super cool. We got this at a flea market when we first moved into our house 4 years ago. And this silver set I got from my husband around Christmas time. We found it at some thrift store, antique store. And then this thing right here, this brass thing, is a whiskey decanter. It looks like a lantern, but it's actually a decanter, and if you pick it up, it starts playing music. It's a music box also, so that's pretty cool. And I'm going to try to back up so you can see the front of our bar. Camera's trying to focus on it. It's got these cool scene, like Asian cranes and peacocks. And then over here, and the lighting again is terrible, but my husband's saltwater reef aquarium, and there's some fish in there, but they're hard to see on camera. And I'm going to redo the top of this. I got it a little bit going in the direction that I want it for spring, but I'm going to do some critiquing up there. And then here is another view of the table. Some yucca plants I have over there. And then here is a china cabinet, which doesn't really match the table. It's a hand-me-down. It is lighted. But I still like it, and I may end up painting it. I've always thought about painting it. Might paint it navy blue. Give it look really pretty, but it is what it is right now. And I saw this black and white gingham look, Pier 1 Imports, and for their spring stuff, and I really liked it for spring. So I just kind of emulated that look a little bit, and I think it looks good with this table. And then these napkin rings and napkins. The napkin rings are actually from Dollar Tree, because I didn't have any silver ones. I have gold ones, but those are actually just Dollar Tree napkin rings. And then I found these napkins at the dollar spot at Target, and they were like four for $3 or something like that. And then I just have these two rustic chairs that I've had for a long time, and a lamp, and that is pretty much it. Over here I just have a bench and a chair, which that actually will push together and make a chase lounge, but I wasn't ready to get rid of it when I got new furniture, so that's where it is. And that pretty much concludes the dining room for spring.